In his appearance on To The Point on Tuesday, Mr. Phillip Alexander, spokesman for physical development of the National Democratic Congress, spoke to the issues regarding traffic alternatives due to the broken bridge. On November 17th, one of the bridge on the Birchgrove Main Road collapsed, leaving motorists at a disadvantage. He says one of the biggest downfall is certifying persons without the adequate qualifications for the job. According to him, proper governance is one of the most essential tools.
In the collapse of a bridge, of the road in the Birchgrove area, I am from Birchgrove. The highest rainfall in the country in terms of persons occupying besides the Mount St. Catherine Range and the Granite Time Range, generally speaking, will be in places like Closure or Birchgrove. So the issue of rainfall has always been with us, and we must accept that. If that is the case, whenever we're doing any engineering work, one will consider any engineer what it solves, his or her salt, will definitely take into consideration what the issues of rainfall and any such thing, that the physical circumstances exist. Good governance is better because at the end, it will cost you less. If the decision-making process for that road construction project was done properly, the requisite skill set would have been achieved. You're getting all kind of reports that decision-making process as to who and how it was awarded was not in keeping with what is the norm for that type of project. So we did not arrive at the best possible person with the skill set to handle these efforts. And that today is going to cost us.
He further added that members of Parliament for the North Division of St. Andrew and St. Patrick have a fundamental responsibility to inform the general public of traffic mobility issues and possible alternatives.
From the MPs that we have, because when we went and we voted on election day last time, and we voted 4 MPs, they have to represent the interests of St. Andrew. We voted 2 in St. Patrick, so the Maribor area that serves St. Patrick, Northern St. David, and the whole of St. Andrew have a responsibility to recognize that their effort in this matter, we need to hear their voices, telling the people, well, listen, these are the circumstances that has led to this. They owe us a reasonable explanation. This is not by chance. They are our MPs. They have a responsibility to explain to us what happened there. To date, they have all remained very silent. Let me assure you, they sit in the same cabinet as the Minister of Works. And therefore, they ought to give the people of St. Andrew, St. Patrick, Northern St. David, some reasonable explanation as to what transpired. That is what good governance is about. That's what transparency and accountability is about.
Renee Toussaint, GBN News.